let's add some photos to our slide to dress up our anchor chart here. So I'm making an anchor chart of cognates here, of chocolate and chocolate, and I have a photo of chocolate over here on my desktop, and one way to get it there is just to drag it on over and pull it on over and let it fall in. And I can move it around to where I want it to be. And there's some different things that I can do with it. It is selected right now. You can see that it has the little dots around it. That means it's selected. So I can actually resize it just by dragging it and resizing it. If I double click it, I'm going to be given some options, and one of those options is actually to crop it in. If I wanted to take part of that chocolate out, I could crop half of that chocolate off. I'm going to click done, and I've just taken part of that chocolate off, so it looks kind of nice, looks kind of tasty. I'm going to come over here to my format bar, and I'm going to do some things with this chocolate because there's some real nice options that Keynote has. So one of those is to make it have kind of a nice frame around it. This particular theme that I've chosen has some extra options on it, so you can see that I can add different things like that. I like this picture frame option. If I wanted to make this actual frame around the chocolate smaller, I could. So I can make it smaller like that. So the other thing that I can do to my picture, I can change from this picture frame border if I want to give it a line. You can see that there's different types of lines. I can give it this type of line. Right now my line is white, and so I'm going to change it to be a black line. So if I want to give it a thinner line, I could change this thickness as well. So those are some nice things you can do with pictures. Something else that's pretty neat with pictures inside of Keynote is that you can add actually what's called an image gallery. So I'm going to come up here to where I'm going to add media, and I'm going to add an image gallery. It's going to add it pretty large to start with, but I'm going to resize this. Again, I've saved my images right here to my desktop so that they're easy for me to find. That's where I like to tend to do things. And I'm going to drag them right over here, and I'm going to drag them right on top of each other, and you're going to see what's going to happen. I've just sent my kids around my house to take pictures of maps that we have in the house. And this is going to create a gallery of images. You have to have at least 2 images to make an image gallery. And I can change these around in a different order if I want to. If I want to put the world map first, I can do that. There we go. If I want to put Mexico next, I can do that. I can change them around. I can add titles, I can add captions, I can add individual captions for each image, or the same caption for all images, however I choose to do that. And there's some different images or different options here in a range if you choose to do that also. And so what I've got then basically is I can scroll through these images, and I have a gallery of images there. So I'm going to resize this the same way I did my photo, and I'm going to put it right in between my 2 words here. And if I click off of it, you can see here it shows you that I have different images within my photo gallery, and I can click in between those images, and it shows you a nice gallery there.